Hi everyone, this is Zuaib. In this clip, I want to focus on backward design. Backward design is an instructional model, and just like the name, backward design, you have to start from the end and then go backwards. What do I mean by that? In this model, the key thing is that you have to be sure that you're very clear of the learning outcomes that you need for your course. At times, it's easy for the faculty to identify that. But in most cases, that what I've seen is that you need a support of an instructional designer who can then help you to map what are the learning outcomes that you need. Once you identify your learning outcomes, then the second step is that you have to list the skills that are required to map to those learning outcomes. And because this is backward design, you have to be clear of what the end result is so that you can go backwards. So in the second step where you have to define skills, you then need to identify based on the learning outcome, if the student has to apply or demonstrate, how will they do that? What are the skills that are needed? So you have to define those specifically. And once you define those skills, then at the end, you would then map out all the content that is needed, which will have all your readings, your discussions, your assignments, all of those things will be listed out. But they all have to meet up to the learning outcome. So number one step is that you identify the end result of your course, which are your learning outcomes. From that, you identify the skills that the students need or the learners need to gain. And then once you identify those skills, then you can map and add your content that you want to create. In my experience, what I've noticed is that this model is best suited for uh, application-based courses, or if they are for credit. And for non-credit, I've seen this model used successfully for non-credit solutions that are normally tied up to boot camps, that are tied up to certificates, where you have to focus on skill-based learning. In those cases, then it's easy for the subject matter expert and the instructional designer then to really map these things together to identify the learning outcomes, the skills, and then what's the content. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.